What's going on, everybody? We got some sad news for you guys here. It might not be that sad, might be kind of relieving or whatever, but that is that Wayfinder, the beta, is going to be pushed back into May 10th, which means the early access is pushed back, which potentially means the full release is pushed back. Now, this post comes from AJ Laceracina, who is the marketing director of Airship Syndicate, and it's going to be from the Discord. So we're going to read this message out loud. I'm going to switch scenes. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it a little bit bigger, but this is coming from himself under the name Solid Age, which is his game name that he uses. It says, let's just rip the band-aid off. We're moving the global beta from April to May 10th, which is, at least we have a date there. May 10th is probably like 3 weeks away. We didn't even have a date in April for when the beta was. Why? It's simple. We need more time to polish and implement new systems and features beta players have helped us prioritize. This also means there is a cascading effect that early access will now be in summer 2023. The feedback and result of this next beta will help us shape the new early access plan, and once we have a date, we will share it. So hopefully they can go through this feedback really fast, May 10th, so we can have a date for the early access. Because the early access, we're looking at summer, that puts us down until all the way out until August. So anytime in there, we know June is a packed month, so I don't expect it in June with so many games, so many big titles coming out in June. So it'll probably be more of the July, August way. We'll have to see for sure. So it says the feedback we have received thus far has been phenomenal and invaluable. We've already made tons of changes to core systems as well as added brand new systems to the game that you, the players, have asked for. We're excited to be building the game alongside you. Now, I'm very curious as to what systems have been added or asked for. Could it be, can we exchange other people's attributes? That would be kind of cool. That's a huge call, though. That's not something I don't think would be easy transfer over to other people, so probably won't be that one. We know you are disappointed to not get to play in April, but we're making this delay as it's what is best for the game and long-term success of Wayfinder. We will have another announcement closer to May 10th with a full rundown of what's changed in the beta, what the community has helped us prioritize, closed beta specifics, and more. Stay tuned. So this is pretty interesting. We're going to actually see what has changed now, and everybody's going to know this. And so this makes me wonder if the beta, the global beta, will be non-NDA, which would be pretty good to be able to have more people get hands-on with it, be able to see it, more people be able to see it, because with all the NDA betas, there's a lot of people that weren't able to actually see the game in play or talk to people while they're playing the game, or how they felt about the game when they played it, because we can't really say anything if you played the beta and you're under NDA. So hopefully they don't have the NDA on this global beta when it releases. I did hear when I was at PAX East that they might have a content creator program, so I hope we get some information about that if they decide to go forward with that also. Next section, to talk about some founders packs in here. It says we also want to address something that we hear all the time, and that is, I want info on the founders packs. I want info on the founders packs. We hear you and thank you for your enthusiasm in wanting to support Wayfinder. We are not able to pre-sell founders packs due to Steam's rules on early access games. It'd be kind of weird to pre-sell. Well, I guess because it's going to be early access, if it was a launch, they could pre-sell them, but because it's early access, they can't. So I was thinking about Lost Ark and how Lost Ark had the founders packs available for you to buy like well before the game even came out, and it's like 3 days early access. But because this is coming out in early access, they probably can't do it. Therefore, a full rundown of founders packs, content, and prices will be revealed closer to early access. We plan to offer these packages throughout the entire life of early access, allowing players to upgrade when they see fit, giving you tons of time to make your purchase decisions. For some reason, I thought that early access would have a cost associated with it, unless they're just saying that you come in with a small free-to-play package, like the basic one, and if you want to upgrade it to the higher tier later, you can do that. That might be what they're saying in that. So I'm going to go with that. Come in at the low tier founders package, and then upgrade to the higher tier if you want to later, giving you tons of time to make your purchase decisions. As always, thank you for being along for this adventure. If there are any questions, I'll be in chat. That's Discord chat. Oh, and one more thing, I can't just post without some kind of tease, right? They have many stories to tell, but who are they? Stay tuned. Then we have 2 pictures here. Image, I'll try to have a bigger picture on the screen of this guy who has a bag with a sign on it. It might say something like shop. Not really sure. Haven't really learned the language of this game yet. But it does have a potion on the bag and an arrow pointing to it. So it might be like out in the world, in the dungeons, you might find this character out there selling potions for you away from the store, because you have your store in the main area, and then you might have this guy out in the non-main area, which would be kind of cool, I guess. And next we have this person right here. They also have, they like to casting some kind of magic, they have some kind of avatar arrow on their head. They're the last light bender. Maybe apparently they have a scroll on them. They're kind of puffy though, so I'm not sure how this will work as a playable character. I don't know what their story could be. I feel like they would have some kind of quest for you, maybe some kind of hidden quest inside of the rifts, possibly. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I think overall the delay isn't bad. It's not really like a long delay. Like I said, just a few weeks out, especially not knowing when the April one was. And I was actually leaning more towards like late April for the beta to pop off, like April 24th or something like that, is what I was thinking in my mind. So in my mind, this is only like 2 weeks out from when the beta would have started, which isn't bad, which isn't a bad delay. The thing is not knowing at least a month for the early access, because when we had beta in April, we knew early access coming in May. Now with early access in May, they're like summer, so that's a big difference. But that doesn't stop this content train from rolling out. I still have some more video ideas and plans to make for you guys, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for all this good Wayfinder goodness that we're doing. And we're also doing Nightingale on this channel as well, so it's two main topics that we're talking about here. But thank you guys for watching up to this point. I hope to see you guys at some point in the game. I have some more updates coming about what we're going to have going on the channel as far as Wayfinder goes. I don't want to go into more specifics right now until I start actually making that content. But until then, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.